Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Meg and I am a fully qualified yoga teacher, a beautician and a masseuse. And this is my YouTube channel where I talk a lot about yoga and tips and tricks things that you can follow along from home to strengthen your practice. So if that is something you're interested in, go and hit the subscribe button, and it means every time I post up onto my channel, you guys get a notification so you never miss a class with me. This is going to be a super quick post glute workout. So if you've not had or got masses of time to do a stretch after a glute workout, just supplement this in if you can. I always cannot stress enough how important it is to stretch after you've done a workout. So this is just a super quick, super easy, literally 3 stretches just to help with the stretching in your glutes. When you're ready, we will get started. We're going to start in a ragdoll. So we want the feet to be hip width apart with the toes facing forwards. Hands are coming down into the mat. We're actually going to cross the legs over here to get more of a glute stretch. So let's cross the legs over the top, so the left over the top of the right, and relaxing here. You can take a deep bend into the knees if you want, but try and just keep a soft bend behind the knees. You will end up having a deeper bend into that left knee anyway. Just breathing here. You should feel this all the way through the hamstring and up through the right glute. Try and bring the chest down towards the thighs and relax the head here. Long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Opening up that glute after we've done a deep and intense workout on it. We're going to do the same but on the other side. So we're going to cross the right leg over the left. This time you can always stand up in between and do this. You don't have to stay bent over like I am. Again, soft bend behind the right knee, bringing the chest towards the left thigh, and that's what's going to get this stretch here. Feeling that stretch, you'll probably feel it into the lower back as well. Relax the head. The more you relax into the stretch, the deeper this stretch is going to be. And then slowly picking the head up, we're going to swap over. We'll take the legs out flat. Let's come down into a tabletop. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're going to take the right leg or the right knee behind the right hand, swing the foot so the right foot sits behind the left hand, and then shuffle your back knee behind. So we're coming into a pigeon stretch from here, flexing through the right toes, keeping up tall through the hands, breathing here. And then we're going to take this down onto the forearms. So this stretch is shuffling into the glute a little bit more. Deep breath in and slowly coming up. We're going to swap over and do the same thing on the other leg. So bring that right knee back, coming back into your tabletop, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're going to do the left leg this time. So left knee sits behind the left hand and the left foot sits behind the right. Your right knee then shuffles back to get a stretch across the hip. Hands are still underneath the shoulders and you're pushing the floor and the mat away from you. And then we'll come down onto the forearms. Breathing here. I think this pose, pigeon, and the last pose we're going to do are probably the two best ones you can do for your glutes. Especially right into the middle and the belly of the glute. It's just so good at opening everything up. And we'll take a deep breath in. Coming up onto the hands. Let's bring that left leg back, and we're going to come all the way down onto our backs for our final stretch on each side. We're going to take this into our figure 4 stretch. So we want to make sure the back is flat and down in towards the mat. Your knees are bent up and your toes are hip width apart, with your toes facing towards the edge or the bottom of the mat. Let's lift up the right leg, flex the toes, and place the outside of the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. You can push the right knee back if you want, just to get a bit of a stretch through the hip before we take this into a glute stretch. We'll bring it back to normal, and then picking up the toes on the left hand side, start to bring that left knee in towards the body. We'll thread the hands through the legs. You can interlace the fingers and place them onto the thigh, or if you can get there, you can also place them onto the shin. Keep the back flat here, push your lower back down into the mat, push your shoulder blades down into the mat. Keep flexing through that right foot. Breathing here. As you inhale, use your hands to push the left knee in towards you. And as you exhale, use your muscles to push the right knee away from you. So squeezing the left knee in towards you, and exhale, pushing the right knee away from you. You should feel this into your lower back and probably into the glute as well. And we'll bring that foot down. We're going to swap over and do the other side for our last stretch. Left foot comes all the way up. This time we're flexing through the toes. Outside of the left foot comes to the outside of the right thigh. Like before, if you want to, you can push that left knee away just to get a bit of a stretch into the front of the hip. And then peeling up the toes on the right hand side, we're going to squeeze that knee in towards you, threading the hands through, maybe placing them onto the back of the thigh or onto the shin. Inhale, bring that knee in towards you. Exhale, use your muscles to push the left knee away from you. Keep your left foot flexed, so don't let it point and relax. Keep it flexed. Shoulder blades are pressed down in towards the mat, pushing the lower back into the mat. Squeeze that left knee in towards you and push the right, squeeze the right knee in towards you and push the left knee away from you. Couple more breaths here. And then we'll let everything go. Maybe take the feet wide and just drop the knees from side to side if you need a little bit of movement into the legs, into the hips. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this super quick glute stretch. I would honestly recommend doing longer videos if you can. This is just something that you can supplement in if for one day you haven't got loads and loads of time to get a proper glute stretch in. Please like, please subscribe, share, comment. Super thanks. Share whatever you can do to support my channel. It really does mean the absolute world to me. Even when you just watch these videos, it makes a massive difference. And if you haven't already subscribed, go and hit that subscribe button. And I look forward to practicing with you all again soon. Have a great day. Bye.